Hi, friends. It's Terry Tomoff, and it is September 29th. That's 29 days into Childhood Cancer Awareness Month, and we're one day away. I'll be wrapping up the month tomorrow. But I have Heat back with me, and we're talking about her cancer cards, and it's Heat Dziczek, and she's an advocate of a lot of cancers, all cancers really, and a lymphoma survivor herself. So she knows the drill here. And she's also a speaker, writer. She's from Arizona, collector of stories, and she's always curious and occasionally hilarious, but I think she's more than that. Anyway, we met in Seth Godin's Purple Space a few years ago, and which is basically a virtual water cooler for daily inspiration, productivity, and networking, which we are doing right now. And he came up with this great idea of cancer cards. And I'm going to show you mine, and we're going to talk about how she got involved or how she started this idea, and then we're going to go into some things that people can help with for a newly diagnosed person in their lives. So he take it away.
The genesis was pretty simple, actually. Just that I've been on both sides of these interactions,
Sure.
right? When you're in a situation, and they're not necessarily cancer specific, but you're in a situation where you're uncomfortable, you don't know what to say, you can't fix it, you want to fix it, you want everything to be okay. And so you just say stuff.
Yeah.
And that stuff doesn't necessarily land well. Or some people just don't show up. Like, I don't know what to say, so I'm just not going to show up.
Yeah.
And that's just as bad.
Yeah.
Um, but also as you just mentioned, I had lymphoma. And so I was on the receiving end of a lot of those kinds of things. And so I understand where they come from, but it doesn't make it feel any better.
Yeah.
And but knowing how to navigate those situations is a skill. And skills can be taught and learned and practiced and improved. And I think that a little bit of information in this way realm goes a long way.
Yeah.
And I'm hoping that these will find the people who need them when they need them or before they need them, so they have them when it comes up.
Just to help them.
And just, yeah, to better navigate some of these dicey situations.
Yeah, that's great. And if before we get into how we can help others in that regard, how can we find these cards?
The cards are at cancer.cards.
I love that. Cancer.cards, not no com or anything like that. No
Nope,
US.
cards is the calm.
Yes. Seth Godin always says ideas in secret die and they need light and air, or they starve and die. So that we're airing this out so people can find your cards, order some, share it with other people, and we will be better for it as humanity, as we said in the other four episodes. So I just want to ask you if you don't mind reading some of the ideas that you have on one of your cards on how we can help others. I know they're written down and a lot of different things. I even have some of these in my book, The Focus Fight, but it depends on when that lands and what period or season of life you're in, right? Excuse me, that you need to help others, maybe a neighbor, your own family member, who knows? Hey, help us with that.
So it depends on a lot of things, right?
Yeah,
And so this card is 2 cents long and it has tons of suggestions on it,
yeah,
and none of them are going to apply to everybody all the time.
that's right.
So, it depends on what's going on with the person, what other help they have, what your relationship is like with them, what your proximity is to them. So,
Yes,
ways to help spending time
yeah,
is one of the sides. But if you're not local, you can't do these things, right?
right,
You can't stop by and run a load of laundry if you live 200 or 2,000 miles away,
right.
right? So there's that. But the spending time is all the regular daily life minutia,
Okay.
the stuff that needs to get done times 5 billion if there's kids and or pets that need to be
Yes,
walked or litter
yes, yes.
boxes or whatever. So laundry, food,
Yeah.
errands, all that kind of stuff.
But if we're far away, What about card writing campaign, right? Maybe that,
Yep. Yep. You could
send
write
gift cards.
cards. You can dedicate time to talk to them,
Sure.
talk on the phone, talk on video conference like this.
Just help.
Yeah.
And we know that helps. I know when we were in the hospital with my son Ryan for all those years, if I get a phone call or text, texting was coming into style back then, but it really, really helped me that day for just that day, maybe to get me through that next hour. Or I got
Yes.
home and there was a card for me or our family saying, thinking of you. It doesn't have to be long drawn out. And I was so touched. That
Yes.
kept me afloat.
And it helps, I think, to add into like if you're texting or sending a letter or card or leaving a voicemail to say you don't have to reply
Yes.
so that you're not adding to their to-do list.
Yes. Right. And that's hard for others, maybe on the other side. But I think if they're hearing it from us and how we approached it and how we internalize everything, to say that it's okay that, it's okay not to be okay, but it's okay if we don't respond back either. That
Right.
you achieved, the person achieved what they wanted. They told us that they're thinking about us. Hope we're
Yes.
going to have a good day.
Yes.
I think that's the biggest blessing out of everything. All right, one
Yes.
more time. Tell us how we can get in touch with you or your cancer cards.
Everything that you need to know is at cancer.cards.
It's a great website, everyone. So please check out Heat there at her cards. Order several copies of her cards. Send them to friends and family who need them, and maybe some who don't, just to keep things interesting in life. Thanks, Heat. This has been a great 5 episodes. Can you believe it that we've done this?
It's fabulous.
It's so thankful. I am so thankful for this, and we are so blessed. And listen, you have a great day, and we're going to round up Childhood Cancer Awareness Month tomorrow on September 30th. Thanks for riding
Great.
along with us. Appreciate it.
Thank, thank you.
All right. Bye now.